What is up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. I'm back at the spot fishing with my dad. So when we got to this spot, it's been very productive, mostly for snapper. So you can hit any of these culverts and they're loaded with snapper. Last week I caught that nice redfish. All right, nice little redfish. Finally, been trying to catch one of these for a while here. The week before, my dad caught a couple of really big sheephead. And then the week before that, I caught a nice trout and a little snook. But for the most part, it's snapper. Snapper, the name of the game. If you want to catch them, use live shrimp. That's the best way to do it. The smaller circle hooks, the better, because they are bait thieves. That's a big snapper. Sucker. Good size, man. Oh, dog. Fucking beast of a mangrove. It's probably a keeper if I wanted to keep it. Definitely sheephead still in here. I've seen a few. But when we got here, there was a strange fish flapping at the surface. And I couldn't really tell what it was. You know, when snook hit, obviously they hit that pop. You can hear them in the culverts popping in the summer. You know, when ladyfish are skidding around the surface, you kind of see them skipping around. Mullet, you can kind of tell what they're doing. But I couldn't tell what this fish was, and it looked to be about 12 to 14 inches. So, you know, we were throwing in live shrimp, trying to figure it out. And eventually I caught one. Check out this video. It's a big old Mahara? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's wild. Look at this. This is like the biggest Mahara I've ever fucking seen. You know, a sand perch or whatever it's called. It's another one? Yeah. Holy crap.
That's the same one. That's the same one.
It's the same one. It's the biggest fucking perch. Never caught a perch here ever. And here we two. That's wild.
These things are so pretty.
Now, I have caught Maharas before, sand perch, but usually using little shrimp and fishing around piers and docks in the surf. So if you're surf fishing with tiny hooks and little pieces of shrimp, you could do it on a sabiki rig. So if you use like a 3 sabiki rig, take the other ones off, little weight, you can use little pieces of shrimp, throw it in the surf near piers and docks and stuff like that, and you'll catch the mess out of these sand perch or Mahara, or cast netting. I've caught them cast netting as well, and they're great bait for snook. But these giant ones, I've never caught them on these big old, you know, shrimp, and I'm using, you know, big live shrimp and hooks, big circle hooks for whatever else is in here, and catching those Mahara that's a new one. I don't think that has ever happened. Like I said, in these spots, in this backwater, for me, it is a first. And those were giants too. It was really cool. So yeah, that's a first for me. And I caught 2 of them. And then I noticed when I let it go, it looked just like the other ones that I saw coming up and going down and stuff. I thought it was the skipjacks for a while, because some of these culverts, the really heavy flowing ones, the skipjacks will come in and you'll see them, you know, skipping around. And if you put like a sabiki and skip it around the surface, you'll catch them. But be careful with the skipjacks, because they have these spines, and they sting you. They have you know, venom or whatever it is on the spines, and I didn't know one time, and they look like little jacks or little bait fish almost, and I grabbed them with my hand and it ended up like stinging me. So it's not as bad as the catfish barb that I've gotten. So you want to avoid those catfish barbs at all costs, because those are nasty. But yeah, I thought they were skipjacks, but it ended up being these 12, 14 inch giant Mahara. Pretty cool. All right, I am headed out to Tarpon Bay next week. Gonna do some kayak fishing. The weather looks like it's gonna be good. Obviously it's been windy the last couple weeks, so that's why I haven't gone. And I do not fish when the wind is over 10 miles an hour consistently. There goes another one. So it looks like the wind is gonna be good, and I obviously timed the tide as well. So, you know, I'm hitting the tide as it's coming in or as it's high. And I'm hoping it'll be nice warm spell leading up to that. and I'll be able to get on a good bite. I know the trout are going to be going off, but I really want to target redfish, you know, live shrimp along the mangroves, and you need a decent tide for that, in my opinion, especially out there. So hopefully we'll get a little warm spell, wind will lay down, and I'll get on some good fish next week. Plus I got to say hi to the guys after my fish hook incident from from almost a month ago now. I owed them some donuts for sure. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next video.